Hello, I'm Michael Burgess. I'm a representative from the state of Texas to the United States House of Representatives. I represent the 26th district. I'm also a physician. Well, if the question is to detail the logistics that need to happen before January 1st of 2014 to allow the Affordable Care Act to work, they are in fact many, because there's a lot of things that should have been done at this point that in fact are still waiting. You know, when I look back on the uneven history of this thing for the past 3 years, probably the biggest snafu was when the administration decided it was not going to share any information with the nation's governors, basically between August of 2012 and Election Day. As you remember, the big one to come out was the Essential Health Benefits Rule, and that was held up until after Election Day. And then the governors had basically about a week to decide whether or not they would do an exchange. Well, no great surprise, many of the governors, because the rule was held up for so long and the economic consequences were so significant, they said we're not going to participate. Now, the Department of Health and Human Services did give an additional month extension and then another month extension after that, but eventually had to say, okay, that's it. You've had all the time you get on this. And as a consequence, 26 states just aren't going to do exchanges. Of the 25 that are, fully 6 or 8 of those are going to do some type of hybrid program where the federal government will still have to set up the exchange. Now, here's the tricky part. For the 26 states that are not going to do exchanges, for the 6 to 8 that are going to do a hybrid but depend upon the federal government to set up their exchange, all of that has to go online by October 1st. Not January 1st, but literally 4.5 months from right now, all of that has to be online and working. The other big piece of this, of course, is the big federal data hub that is supposed to be up and working on October 1st. I honestly don't think they can get it done in that short a period of time. One of the difficult things has been to get anyone from the agency to come to committee and tell us where they are in the development of this, where they are in the beta testing of the Federal Information Hub. They are extremely parsimonious with information, and as a consequence, as I sit here as a member of Congress and a member of the committee that has oversight over Department of Health and Human Services, I really can't tell you the answer to that program as to where they are in their development. If I can tell you this, if they're not done on October 1st, it's going to be pretty tough sledding. Now, Senator Jay Rockefeller, who's a big proponent of the Affordable Care Act, did tell members of his committee a few weeks ago that this thing faces an uneven rollout, and they only have one chance to make a good first impression, and they may not do it.